Hey, hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Vik Shivdasani, and I'm the creator of a new brand called Soul and Magic, where we take an amusement park approach to spirituality. We create transformational experiences or rides that you can go on to align with your highest and best self. And we do that through online content, online events, live manifestation events, spiritual coaching, group programs, sacred medicine ceremonies, and the ultimate Sedona retreat. If you are a person that's on a healing journey that has read all the books and gone to conferences and done the work, but you still find yourself coming up against the same emotional patterns, or you still find yourself stuck and not able to move forward, well, then this is the place for you. And I'm going to start off here today with talking a little bit about basics of the transformational process. And I'm really going to talk about the subconscious mind. We are 95% subconscious. That means 95% of you is completely based out of your habits. It's your personality, it's your addictions, it's the way we've habituated ourselves to be. And by the time you're 35 years old, your subconscious is basically completely programmed. Through neuroplasticity, we can change those programs, but it's important to know that by the time we're 35 years old, we're completely full. And so it's important to know that we have that 5 to 10% of us, the conscious mind that's aware and present, and that 90 to 95% subconscious mind that is just automatic. And so we use our conscious mind to be aware of the subconscious mind. And sometimes it's a little difficult because if you have a craving or you're in an addiction or in some sort of stressful pattern, it's hard to switch out of that. And so we do things like meditation and breath work and energy healing and all of these tools to help us release the energy of those emotions, of those programs, and start practicing new ways of being to become the new version of you. Um, I've been a coach since 2019, a spiritual transformational coach since 2019. I've worked with so many people of all walks of life, of all ages, of different genders, and the process is always the same. It's about awareness, right? It's about literally the first step is accepting where you are right now without the need to change it, without the need to feel better. A lot of times when we're in the space of needing to feel better, wanting to change the way we feel, we're not really able to transmute it, to heal it on a deeper level. We just do things to shift it on a surface level. So it's important to be in acceptance without that need to change it, without the need to feel better. It literally means just being okay with what is right now. Once you're in that step, we go into the second step, which is about identifying fears. We identify the triggers, the automatic thoughts that come up. A lot of those are fear-based or stress-based. And so when we can become aware of the fears, we can write those down and we are on our way to shifting and changing them. So once we write the fears down, we're aware of them, we know what we want to change, and then we get into a space of releasing emotional energy. That this third step is the most powerful step in the transformational process. And it really is about finding those emotions in your body. And we can do that in many different ways, right? Meditation, breath work, emotional healing, energy healing, movement, dance. There's all sorts of different ways that we can move this energy. And here at Soul Land Magic, we really use some next level tools that are revealed in our events and content and different things as we go along, that really help shift these emotions and release that energy really quickly. And we really work to get to the root so we can shift that energy, give you a clean slate around that program, and then it's about practicing a new way of being. So the fourth step, once we release the emotion, is we get to clarity or connection to our intuition. The more we release those past troubling emotions, the more clarity we have. And that clarity, that intuition is usually only giving you that next best step. And it's about really tuning into that. And most often than not, that next step is probably going to cause you to be uncomfortable. It's probably going to cause you some level of growth. And, a lot of people think, or differentiate between their intuition or their mind. And a lot of times they think it's their intuition when it's leading them to a familiar thing, when more often than not, your intuition is leading you to an unknown thing that is your next step, and it's about trusting each step to step in to this new version of you. And aside from that, we have the fifth step, which is feeling and cultivated elevated emotions like love, joy, freedom, ecstasy, all of these positive emotions. The more we feel them fully with our heart, with our body, it's literally reprogramming our cells, our heart, our brain to think and feel in those emotions. So, these are my five steps to transformation, and we're going to get really deep into it as we move forward with Soul and Magic. If you like this content, if you're enjoying what I'm initially putting out here, please hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Talk to you soon, everybody. Much love.